Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well out there in the online world. What have I bought now? Well, I've bought a tactical vehicle storage system. Basically a left-hand side seat cover, a right-hand side, and a visor. I don't know what they're going to be like. I saw some pictures of them. I thought they looked pretty damn awesome. Oh, where's my coffee? There it is. Oh, Jesus, that's a bit hot. Oh. So I thought we'd have a look at it. This is more of just like a one that things you slot things in, I believe. This is more of like a packaging one, and this is a visor. So I'm going to open them up so we can have a look. They're made in China, so I'm not expecting miracles. I reckon there's probably better things out there, but as far as it goes, okay. So it opens up. Obviously, that's what goes and slides over your sun visor. They've got kind of like Molle Velcro things on there, a couple of storage things, Velcro to stick stuff onto, both sides, pockets. Okay, little pocket there, clips to put some stuff into, if you need something to hold. So that could be quite interesting. What's that there? Oh, those are like little loops as well. They're little loops, and some sleeves there, which is pretty cool, I would have thought. So, we'll see how that works. Okay, so which one? Okay, let's go with the lesser one. As I say, I reckon there's probably better versions of these out there, but what we're available in this country, we don't have much of a choice like we do in the US. Okay, so it's going to go that sort of way. Again, same principle. Got some like Molle Velcro there, so you can loop things in, and pockets. It's quite interesting. And then, from my understanding, these loop. So this loops round the headrest in the vehicle. This loops round the seat to hold it in place. So could come in handy once it sort of like pans itself out. A couple of loops to hang things off. They've got a lot of things that you can loop things into. That's it's not horrendous. It's not horrendous. That this is more of a basic storage one. So I wasn't expecting much for this one, but we'll get him. We'll get them all installed so we can see what they look like. Get them kitted up with a few things. So this is the better one, I think. That comes with loads of options and packaging. So I would imagine this is what everything will connect to, which I would have thought is along the same lines of the last one, but without the pockets, which it is. Same principle, although this has like a crossover. So again, that, I would imagine, there's a big pocket in there, Velcro, so I would say it sits on that way, on the seat, and then you have various attaching bags used for storage, for med kits, for bits and pieces that you want to keep in the vehicle. So then you can loop these, I suppose, into any position you want. And it comes with, it looks like 5 different options. Okay, bloody hell, should have just... So that's like a little bag, another little belt you can attach. Yeah, these back a bit difficult to get open. Another one, so that's more one that sits that way. Oh geez, okay. This is a medical kit, which is pretty cool. Comes with a little Velcro sticker, nice. So you know, so that'll come in handy, putting a bunch of stuff in. So then I suppose then you've got to look, oh this is, okay, this is quite a big bag, okay. Lots of pockets, lots of places to keep things. So it's like, I guess you've got to try and figure out how you want it to configure the actual thing. Comes with stuff that won't be useful for anything if you're attaching it in the car. So I suppose once it gets kitted out, well, how would you? I would say that's a bigger bag, so that's going to go, that would make more sense to go down there. Medical, there maybe. It's another, so maybe that way. And then that way, I suppose you could fit them in. You could fit them in with a little thing, so that's the idea. That's the idea of it. How good they're going to be, how well they're going to work, I have no idea. But it's, you know, it seems fairly well made. You know, I suppose time will tell. She's got lots of zips, pockets, storage. I mean, you know, there's a lot that can be stored in there. I think it'd be quite cool. Well, let's see. Let's work out what we're going to do with it, and we'll set it up, and we'll get it in the car, and we'll have another look at it then. Nice. Catch you in a bit. Well, I sorted out the storage system for the car, and I've installed it, put it all in how I like it. We'll take a look. Excuse the mess of my car. I was on the range all day yesterday. Should have put on some sunscreen, but there you go. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's go and take a look. Blaring sunshine one day, bloody freezing cold the next day. What are you gonna do? Okay. Better unlock it. So, there we go. That's my little pooch's throne. I had an extra bag, so I actually installed that on there. It works pretty good. There's some emergency ponchos there. Obviously, there's still a lot of stuff that I can do with there. It fits on pretty good. It doesn't take up too much space. It's quite secure where you do it. I've just tied it round and fastened it. I'll show you the front in a sec. But this one is quite standard. It's basic, but I prefer the other one. Let's have a look at that one. This one, I believe, is much better. So I've started filling it. I've got all my medical kit stuff in there. I've got bits and pieces, compass, you know, bug out stuff, things I could need in emergency. You know, it's always good. Always good. You want to be prepared to save yourself or save someone else. But this one fits quite nice as well. There's a lot of room and everything. I've got a bunch of chem lights and all sorts of stuff in there as well. So it fits good. It's not too intrusive. There's still room. Worst case scenario, I could always disconnect it and throw it in. The one thing I will say, I had the visor option to go up on the sun visor. Absolute crap. Don't even bother with anything like that if you're considering it. all in all, I'm very happy with this, and all of these are detachable. You can actually take them off and use them as like little separate things, which is pretty cool. I like it. But for the fronts, if you see, they go fastened round. It's sort of right out of the way there. It's not intrusive at all. And even though this kind of sits out a little bit, it's quite flexible. You don't even feel it when you're sat on it. It's pretty cool. I do like it. The visor thing I've got there, I don't know what I'll do with that. It doesn't even fit on properly. It's absolute shit. I wouldn't even bother with that, not at all. But on the whole, I'll leave links to the other two products. I think they're well worth looking at if you're looking for some sort of storage system for your vehicle. They do various different ones. Obviously, I think they do better versions of this sort of stuff in America that's like made in America, but this is the options that we have in this country. Yeah, so hit me up with any questions. Like and subscribe. Drop me some comments. As I always say, I'm always looking for advice and guidance to make things better. So take it steady, guys. I'll see you again soon.